So we're doing the current landscape of the belts. So we got WWE and AEW, more recent memories, so no historical stuff like this. This is all the stuff I left off. So this is the pool. Let's begin. All right, so let's just go in order. So first up, we got the Women's Tag Team Championships with this cursed thing. And this is belt design, by the way. So strictly off of design, I'm putting this straight in the trash. What, gold and silver with a white strap? Nothing really pops out to me. Yeah, so for me, this is trash. Next, we got SmackDown's tag titles. Freshly redesigned, thank God, because these things were ugly as hell. Remember this shit? How does this even make a pat? I don't understand. Whatever. SmackDown's new tag titles, they look much better, obviously. They took inspiration from this one here, which is why a lot of people like this. I might be the only one that low-key likes this one more. The reason why I like this belt is because I like the gold on this belt more, and I like the maroon and how the colors come together here. So you got the maroon, you got the gold. This gold is better than this gold. And then with how the W pops out a little bit with the silver and with the maroon background here, as a graphic designer, I respect it. I like the colors of this one more, but I like the shape of this one more. I'll put these in great. This is gonna be ordered in tiers, by the way. Low key, as of right now. Next up, we got the United States Championship, both women and men. Yes, the strap does make a difference. So at the time of this video, who's holding this right now? Oh, it's Julia. Okay, shout out to Julia. We like Julia. That being said, I might need to throw up some pictures too. Hold up, bear with me. Okay, so up close, the eagle does look kind of cool. Okay, I think it's meh. And I think I like the white straps slightly more. I think it might be the letters here throw me off. Something about the belt. I like the eagle. I get that the flag's behind it when you got the stars up here. But something about it makes it look like a toy to me rather than an actual prestigious championship. I don't know what it is, but we're going to keep this like this. Now the Intercontinental. These I actually like more. So I actually was perfectly fine with this belt without having the blue here. Did you see what TV lighting does? This looks like...
Try!
Okay, so here's a good example. When Gunther had the belt. This looks good on television. This, if the lighting hits wrong, there's not that many good pictures, but I know for a fact that I like, hold on, I like the black strap more than the white strap on this one. And I like it more than the tag. Hold up. Wait a minute now. Where's Becky? Oh yeah, I guess let me show you what I was talking about. Like, look at this. I like that more than the... Wait, hold on. This dude. No. Okay, I will not be gaslit here. Look at this. You're not gonna tell me this doesn't look nice. Look at the gold on this, and then look at these ones. Again, I like the shape of this one, but nothing really pops on this one. Nothing stands out. But this, nah. Okay, hold on. Let's go back here. People calling this a pizza. I see coins before pizza, but this is crazy. Anyways, let's go on the AEW side. So let's start off with the TNT and TBS championships. So TBS and TNT. My only thing with these belts is I think it's kind of, I don't know if I'm the only one that thinks this. I feel like it's kind of weird to have a championship that's like centered around what, the network, TNT and all this. It almost feels like fake prestige or something. I don't know why I'm weird about that, but they definitely look nice though. All right, so hold on. Where are we? TBS checkpoint. Do I like it more than Intercontinental and pizza? Oh, I do. It's just the idea of the belt though that's getting me. Okay, strictly off of looks. Oh man, okay. Sorry, pizza. Actually, to be honest, hold on. I'll put pizza above TBS. Okay, where are we at? Oh, let's do another AEW. Let's do their tag championships. So this one here. Is there another picture? I think this is another lighting problem. You know what? For this one, I'm just gonna do good. It's like, it's solid. And then let's do, is that trios? So this is the trios championships. Okay, looks much better here than in this lighting. So trios championships. I think this is also good, but I'm gonna put it just behind the tag team. Next we got Okay, so let's do the, what was this, international and continental, which is now unified, but we're gonna judge them individually too, and then do the unified. So let's start with international. Ooh, some of these are so good. Oh my, okay, I've never seen this up close. That's a good belt. I like the concept of all the flags. This is going up here. This is going great for sure. Now let's do continental. Okay, so right off the bat, I think international is better. This one actually looks better in the real lighting than here. I'll put continental here. Next, we'll do the unified championship. Okay, so I definitely like this more than the continental, but I'm not sure I like it more than the international because, again, I like the concept of the flags. So I'm going to put this in great, just behind the international. And that brings us down to the World Heavyweight Championships of both companies. So the World Heavyweight Championship in general obviously was inspired by this one. Do I like this more than the old school version? Okay, so you got Batista, pixelated. So there's this. In the right lighting, I think I still slightly like this more. Actually, I don't know. I think back in the day, I liked this one a lot more by comparison of the spinner. But if we're comparing it to this might low-key be an upgrade slightly. The lineage is nowhere near as good though, because they reset the lineage. This is technically not the same thing as this. All right, so anyways, do I like the women's version more or the men? Okay, so on this one, I do like the black strap a little bit more. Where do I put this? I think I put this about here, just slightly above the TNT Championship. Now for the white strap. This is rough. I feel like I might have put this too high. Hold up. I will not be gaslit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. I am sorry. I actually... Hold on. Hold on. Let me bring up TBS again. All right. It stays here. Women's World Heavyweight Championship. I'll put just behind it because I think the black strap is better. Actually, you know what? I'll put IC in front of TBS. So now we're down to the final four. So we'll do the WWE Championships first, the men and the women. All right, so let's start with the men because this is gonna not make sense to some people, but there's something weird about this belt I'm about to show you right now. To me, this looks disgusting. This belt, in a lot of cases, whenever I see it, the gold inside here, it almost looks yellow. The W is way too big, and I don't think this version looks better than this. I think at least with this, the black background makes the gold pop a little bit more. If the W is going to be so big, it ends up being most of the belt anyway. So you can afford to have the black negative space in the background. I don't like this like at all. It doesn't even feel like a belt at this point. It looks like a giant watch that you'd wear around your wrist or something. This is like almost the same problem with this, how these feel like toys almost. So I won't put it in complete trash, but this is definitely down here. I don't like this belt at all. Now the women's version, for whatever reason, the white strap looks better to me with it. I guess it blends better or something. It's not a terrible amount better, but I think the women's makes it. Again, I told you this wasn't gonna make sense, but you know, it's good. It's good enough. It passes. Better than the butterfly belt at least. I'm keeping it here. And with that, that leaves us to our final two, which I'm just gonna go ahead and this is the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. AEW's Women's World Heavyweight Championship. These might be my favorite, hold on, two belts in the whole American wrestling landscape right now. These are, look at this. This is art. This thing's a masterpiece. Look at this. Oh my God, this is definitely my favorite belt. Like altogether across any company. Jesus Christ. These are belts. Not the toys that that we just been seeing, looking at. Look at this. AEW, like I said, AEW is so good at belts. Especially top end. That's my number 1 and 2. This is peak. Nah. Ain't no way that this is not number 1 and 2. So yeah. Oh, whoops. I'm in the way. Hold on. So this is my final tier list. We got the AEW World Title, AEW Women's World Title, AEW International, AEW Unified TNT Championship, the Pizza, the Men's World Heavyweight Championship, Women's World Heavyweight Championship, Intercontinental Championship, Tag Team Championship, the TBS title, Women's Intercontinental, AEW Tag Championships, AEW Trios Championships, AEW Continental, WWE Women's Championship, Women's United States Championship, Men's United States Championship, WWE Championship, and then straight in the trash, the Women's Tag Team titles. That's my final answer. Isaac Thunder.